you know, Queen of Swords, she could be a professional. She could be a woman, you know, a professional. See how she walks alone in the city? Like, she could be a professional of some sort trying to mediate between a couple here. Okay, let's get another archetype. One more archetype for the Queen of Swords. I just like to confirm the Fool. Okay. Maybe she's getting this couple to realize their foolish behaviors, because the light attributes of the Fool is fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at the absurdity and the hypocrisy. So I feel like this is like some type of mediator. So, okay, I don't know if you remember at the beginning, I could be speaking to a water sign mediator, but I don't know if you remember what I said at the beginning. I was like, I feel like water sign, you could be on the outside, on the outskirts, looking at in of these two people fighting, and that's what you could be doing, like just like looking in. Sure, you could be in the office setting. This could be at work as well. Take it how it resonates, but this, you know, the energy mark. Does that make sense? So the situation is a situation, but apply it how it may resonate to you. This could be at work. This could be a couple seeking marriage counseling. You know what this is, okay? This could be a family member or a preacher coming in to intervene between a couple or a situation. Hello, hello. Welcome. Um, I'm back and I'm ready to do another read for you. This is, of course, going to be a general read. And then we'll see what sign. I'm still doing that. Seeing what signs organically come out. And then that reading will be for you. Okay? Because I realized, you know, I kind of stopped in the middle of doing that. And, you know, I didn't cover a lot of the signs. So we'll see. We'll see if there's another sign that wants to come out. Okay, so I'm starting from the beginning, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, okay? Hit the notification bell so you can know when I post, because I don't post all the time. Okay. Five of Wands. Okay, so we got some fighting going on here. So a lot of fighting. Now I just featured this deck on, it's my bootleg deck, by the way. But I just featured this deck on my other channel, the Black Pearl Experience. So go check that out. Subscribe. I haven't been posting a lot, but I will start back and we'll start having more discussions. And, you know, if there's something I didn't get to cover in the reading here, I will go on that channel and cover it. Okay. So it's good to have both. So, you know, if you feel like, man, I wish we had a continued discussion on that, you can get that continued discussion. Okay. Five of Wands. So there's somebody fighting some type of, I don't want to say chaos. A lot of back and forth. People going back and forth. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Okay, because we want to bring healing. We want to bring some healing into this situation here, okay? I don't want to continue to bring people to this channel that always need help. We want them to heal, right? Okay. All right, so Five of Wands. What's going on here? Goodness, it's a lot going on. So some just told me to flip it, so I just decided to. King of Cups. Okay, that could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So far, we got those three signs, what this reading could pertain to. My water signs. I don't know if you're fighting with someone or someone's trying to pick a fight with you, or you are watching the fight. You have a view of the fight. So I don't know what it is. Definitely felt that. Eight of Cups, but it's in reverse. So to me, this is somebody, because he's walking out the door, but I feel like somebody's refusing to give up, refusing to walk away from a situation, dealing with possibly a King of Cups. Okay, somebody's refusing to walk away. And this could pertain to either one of the water signs so far. I am waiting for further confirmation. You could have fire energy in your chart, or a lot of it, or you could just be dealing with a fire energy. Ten of Cups. So whatever this fight is, this chaos that's happening, it's breaking up a family dynamic, okay? Because that came out in reverse. It's upsetting the family dynamic. It's causing a lot of chaos. Goodness gracious. It's just how, look, it's causing imbalances. So Nine of Cups is somebody that's self-sufficient when it's upright, but this person, yeah, there's an ending coming to a situation, okay? That's overall energy. There's a death, there's an ending coming to a situation. Taurus energy, I just saw that. Taurus, you could be here as well in this reading. I don't know which one of the water signs I'm speaking to, but definitely Taurus is here in this reading. This really can relate to a Tauran. All right, let's go back. So there's an ending to the situation. It's chaotic. It's a lot of chaos. That's what it is. Let's go back. Let's see. Remember, look for my logo. If you don't see my logo in any of my videos, it's probably not me. Okay, so don't think it's me. And if you hear chimes or bells, that's just an audio indicator to let you know you're listening to me. Okay, so Five of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands. What is this fight about? What is this fight or this disagreement or whatever this chaos is about? What is this fight, chaos about? I'm moving really fast, so I feel like somebody's like, I don't move this fast. I'm moving with urgency. Like there's so much intention just with each. Like I feel like I'm so focused. I feel like you or the other person could be like very focused. You're just like, yeah, this is not working. 5-1. Okay, could be about a Queen of Swords. So what I'm also getting, because there's a King of Cups energy dealing with some type of fight, or he could be from the outside looking in, but the King of Cups energy that's dealing with this fight, there, okay, normally when she comes up against like let's say a King of Cups, or let's say a King of Wands or something like that, I normally read it as this could be not the other woman, but the woman that's causing issues to a situation. Does that make sense? I want to get to know more about this woman. Okay. So somebody's cold, because I look on the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to pull her out, the Hermit, but that's telling me that someone could be very isolated from someone else. Maybe that's in a relationship. The Queen of Swords, she could be cold, calculating. She could be quick with the words. She could be the type that hurts your feelings. Okay, so let's pull an archetype. Let's pull an archetype card, because I want to see what I'm dealing with this King of Swords, because the Queen of Swords came up when I said, what is the fight about? She came out. Okay, so let's see what this fight is about, and let's get an archetype. Let's get an archetype for this queen. Oh, man, I think I missed it. Okay, mediator. Okay, you know what I'm thinking? Is this a professional, like a psychologist? I feel like there's a couple having marital issues, and there's a psychologist um trying to be the mediator. I did see a preacher earlier, and I said Taurus, but maybe that could be like a spiritual advisor, maybe someone from the church. Hmm, this is clicking. Tell me if that resonates, guys. Hmm. You know, the couple, she sees how cold and distant they are, and the woman here could be very cold too. Because these two people, they're like not even looking at each other. So, you know, Queen of Swords, she could be a professional. She could be a woman, you know, a professional. See how she walks alone in the city? Like, she could be a professional of some sort trying to mediate between a couple here. Okay, let's get another archetype. One more archetype for the Queen of Swords. I just like to confirm. I know this is a general read, so it's not going to be too specific, but hopefully it resonates for somebody. The Fool. Okay. Yeah, maybe she's getting this couple to realize their foolish behaviors, because the light attributes of the Fool is fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at the absurdity and the hypocrisy. So I feel like this is like some type of mediator. So, okay, I don't know if you remember at the beginning. I could be speaking to a water sign mediator, but I don't know if you remember what I said at the beginning. I was like, I feel like water sign, you could be on the outside, on the outskirts, looking at in of these two people fighting, and that's what you could be doing. Like, just like looking in. Sure, you could be in the office setting. This could be at work as well. Take it how it resonates. But this, you know the energy mark. Does that make sense? So the situation is a situation, but apply it how it may resonate to you. This could be at work. This could be a couple seeking marriage counseling. You know what this is, okay? This could be a family member or a preacher coming in to intervene between a couple or a situation. Give me 1 second. Feel like I need just further clarity on what this 501 is. But remember, I said at the beginning, water signs, I said, I feel like you could be on the outskirts looking at this couple fighting. That's the mediator. Or you could just be watching it. Clarification for the 501s. Clarification. Spirit. Oh, what is this? Hopefully I can provide some type of clarification for you guys. Yeah, clarity. I just saw the swords that stood out to me as I was shuffling. Clarity. Somebody needs to receive clarity on this. So you might know someone that's going through this. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. So I was right. A lawyer is here. So the Queen of Swords, this is not going to apply for everybody. Remember what I said. You know the energy mark, right? Collective, hear me. You know the energy mark. It could be a preacher counseling. It could be a professional. There's someone helping a certain situation between two other people that's causing some type of chaos, arguments. Okay. I'm sorry, lawyer. Or, I saw it this way. Lawyer, I'm sorry. The Queen of Swords could be a lawyer. And she's probably like, you fools. You fools. Y'all fighting over this when we can all move move away from this, and we can come to a resolution, and y'all sitting here fighting about this. Okay, so what's the King of Cups involvement? King of Cups can be also represent not just a man, but a man that's emotional man that's securing his feelings. It can also represent, because this is just coming to me now, guys. This is intuitively a mature relationship. So one that's had time to progress. So there's a lot of mature emotions in this relationship. And all of a sudden this is happening, this split. Okay. And so people have, what I want to say, not just mature emotions, invested. Yes. People are invested in this relationship. So far, the signs I received was Taurus and the water signs. I am not too sure which one yet, which water sign. I don't think it's all of them. I'm trying to narrow this down the best way I can, because I'm picking up on a lot of fire and air too. A little bit of air, a lot of fire, a lot of water. So it could be one of the water signs. So, but Taurus is going to stick to this reading because Taurus represents matrimony, commitment, um, um, things acquired. Ooh. So people are struggling. Who gonna get what? How is this divorce gonna end? That could be for someone. You know if I'm talking to you. Don't play stupid. Yes, I'm gonna take that one too because it was dangling in my hand. Four of Wands. Yes. Yeah. Four of Wands in reverse. What do you? I'm sure those who are watching me have watched enough readings to know Four of Wands in reverse is an ending of a marriage or some type of relationship. Okay, and the Three of Wands. Did it come out in reverse? I'm tripping. I'm gonna have to when I go play back the video. I can't remember. I don't know if Three Wands came out in reverse, but I think it did. These are people who don't want to work together anymore. They've realized they don't function well together. Okay? So whoever's trying to mediate this, please understand, I don't think these people need to. God damn! Do you see this building on fire? Hold on. Hello? Hello? I'm not making this up. This tower moment is coming. God is bringing his wrath because these two people don't need to be together. They don't need to be together. One of you who are probably watching me right now could be this man's divine feminine. And his shit is blowing up because he's not supposed to be with this other woman. It's blowing to smithereens. So sorry. But that is what I'm seeing here. And I cannot pretend that I'm seeing something else. Eight of Cups in reverse. Someone refuses to walk away. This is kind of obvious here. Someone refuses to walk away. The Hermit. Yeah. I feel like they feel like they're just a stone. If they're just a stone, sit there or try to resolve it through the mediator, the counselor, or whatever services they're going through. They think it's going to solve it. They're trying to fix it. That's why the Hierophant's on the bottom. Taurus, this is you again. So I'm going to dedicate this to you, Taurus. And I'll put Taurus and other water signs because I'm not getting the exact water sign right now. I don't know why. It's a lot of water here, but I'm not getting the exact water sign. So I'm going to dedicate this reading to Taurus. Taurus, you just could be dealing with a lot of emotional baggage right now. Maybe that's what I'm picking up. You let me know in the comments, please. Let me know something, y'all. This channel is created out of love. Okay. Um, let's get a clarification on this hermit. You know, because they're like, oh, we'll just sit there, we'll go to a counselor, or maybe I'll just sit here and isolate myself, or we go on a like a trip, backdoor trip or something in the woods, or I don't know, camping, glamping for some of you. Like maybe this can work. Maybe we become one with nature real quick. No, it's not gonna work. Look. Accept what we can't change. Try forgiving and moving forward. Amen. That clarified that. That is the message. That is the message. That is the message. See, you trying to resolve this, whoever this is, or you know this situation applies to somebody. You probably been seeing them argue. They trying to protect the cash flow. One of these people might have serious dough. They trying to protect the cash flow. That's why they're trying to make it work. Shame on you. Shame. Think about that guy that was being interviewed. Shame. Shame. Who was he talking about? Oh my god, I can't remember. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was talking about the rapper Nicki and how she's just been kind of straight MAGA and all about herself, and I don't know, doing whatever she needs to do to protect herself. You know, not offending anybody's beliefs here in which side you choose on the political parties, but he was saying shame, shame, because I feel like people are avoiding the fact that she's never demonstrated in her actions, she's never demonstrated um her political beliefs. um she never like was strong, because this is not his first term. Like so she never really demonstrated like a love for him in the past, and it's like all of a sudden it's like this deep admiration and love. Makes you question, right? There's more to this. And it's kind of like how people, the public, the general public, are seeing through that bullshit. Is kind of like what's happening to this personal relationship that I'm picking up here, this energy here. People see through this bullshit relationship, this fake ass family dynamic. That's why it's falling apart. That's clarified the 10 of Cups in reverse. So accept what we can't change. Try forgiving. Move forward. What's this 10 of Cups in reverse? What's this 10 of Cups in reverse? Sorry, I didn't mean to get too preachy. But yeah, people just need to learn to accept it is what it is. You see it. You just are trying to justify or rationalize in your head what you're seeing. But no, this person is showing you who they are. Believe that. And that's what the person said in the interview. She's showing you, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. So now this person's showing you who they are, believe them. Yeah, the Fool. Somebody leaped and jumped into this family dynamic and ain't had no business doing it. Let's get another clarifier, because y'all don't be like believing me. I feel like y'all don't be believing me. I feel like y'all click on my channel and watch one read and be like, fake. No, you fake. You're fake. You're the one that's fake. I've stepped in my truth. Trust me, it was very uncomfortable at first, but I stepped in my truth. Okay, the Fool. Let's clarify the Fool. Someone wants a fair chance. Yeah, someone just keeps like, man, stalking. I'm sorry, no, seeking guidance, praying. Somebody's seeking guidance. They want a chance with what? I don't know. With this relationship, what's to clarify this chance? Someone wants a fair chance. Clarify the fair chance. The Hierophant comes out again. Taurus, this is your reading. I'm sorry. You're just dealing with a lot of emotions, okay? So Taurus, this is for you. This is your reading. I'm picking up a very stocky. He could be kind of short man, very stocky looking. Very toned, kind of muscular giving. Could be a mature man, because remember, it's a mature love. He put some time into this relationship. Okay, so Taurus, I heard y'all very good at walking away, so walk away. Walk away. You need to walk away. Somebody could be trying to bring a preacher energy for like to guide this couple. It's not gonna work. It's overdue, this relationship. It's not, they're not supposed to be, is what I'm hearing. They were never supposed to be. I'm hearing it was a setup for some of you. Like, you know, other people were at play involved in the situation. Other hands at play. Seeking God. It's funny that I say seeking guidance and praying, and then the preacher shows up. The preacher man. The Hierophant. Let's get a clarifier. Who is this Hierophant energy? This is your reading, Taurus. Who is this clarifier? I mean, so who is this energy of the Hierophant? Like, you know what? Archetype. Telling me archetype. Let's pick an archetype for this Hierophant. So I think archetypes help because it helps you pick apart the energy of the person, because sometimes we may not always get their profession or who exactly they are to you in the relationship, because this is a general read, but this will probably give me an idea of the, you know, it'll give you an idea, the idea of the energy you're dealing with. So we have the rescuer in reverse. So this is someone who people believe that is going to rescue them, or they believe they're going to rescue. Okay. But the shadow side of this is somebody assumes that the rescued will be reciprocate. Assumes that the rescued will reciprocate. Keeps the rescued one needy. This is confusing me. Someone in this relationship rescued the other person. There is a strong dependent in this relationship, which is what I was picking up earlier. Remember, I said cash flow is about the money. Somebody needs assistance and they're trying to hold on to the relationship, and they feel that if I rescue my mate or if I rescue these people, maybe I'll get paid, handsomely rewarded, or the energy will be reciprocated back. It's not. Let me get a further clarification what this rescuer energy is. I need something to click so I can explain it to you. Okay. There is someone here, either within this relationship or this could be an outsider looking in, that needs to be, because I always call this a lotus flower energy. They need to be, and I promise I'm going to speed this up. They need to be in the state of learning. They need to learn the state of being. Just let things be. Let things flow. Let things be. Because they're sitting here trying to intervene, trying to bring in something to help, but it's not going to be successful. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Stop. It's not going to work. There's someone that is just a helpful person that could be helpful in their everyday life with other people as well. When they need to learn the art of being, the state of being, not the art, the state, meaning let life support and carry us. That's why your blessings can't come in, because you're forcing something that could be not for you, or helping people that are not for you. This person, somebody here could be good at creating and making up stories. Okay, the last card, Nine of Cups in reverse. Remember I told you this is representing the dependency. This is where the dependency comes in. Somebody is dependent because we have a rescuer. What I also like to know, if this is a man rescuing a woman, I like to call him Captain Save-A-Ho. Okay, this is that type. What you need to know, there's a death coming. There's an ending to the situation, and no matter what you do, no matter what you do, you can throw darts at it. You can bring the best counselors, whatever. Best mediators. I don't care. It's not going to work. It's eventually going to fall. The tower is going to crash and burn. You got it? Hit that like a subscribe button. Bye.